You may have experienced prior to Corona already that ESG is becoming a key element in the financial services sector. Be considered now, but also into the future. That has actually not slowed down at all. I will briefly explore in the next few minutes how the regulation is still evolving and why you have to monitor these developments. How important it is to define ambitions that allow to remain competitive in the market. And how ESG also needs to become a key element in building trust towards your clients and stakeholders overall. Systemic risks can have exponential impacts. They show how unprepared and unresilient our systems can be, even for a crisis we know will happen. And we know that climate change, biodiversity loss, and societal or demographical changes are knocking on our door. We see now the regulators responding to that by proceeding towards linking the economic turnaround by inducing more resilience into the system and considering all aspects of ESG. So, for example, reducing carbon emissions, improving the efficiency of infrastructure, financing innovation that helps to tackle the upcoming challenges. That means for you in the asset and wealth management business, capturing opportunities and deciding where you want to be in the market, in the leading pack or lagging. The regulators will anyway steadily incorporate ESG requirements into the business framing environment, not only in the EU but also in Switzerland and other jurisdictions. I therefore would like to remind you to think of the trillions in the green recovery packages flowing into the infrastructure, business and technology investments will be aligned with the critical climate and sustainability commitments governments have to meet. The EU and other jurisdictions have already decided that green finance will be a key focus of the post-recovery phase. Companies in financial distress due to the COVID-19 crisis, and which are also high emitters, so for example, aviation, oil and gas, shipping industry, they may see greenhouse gas conditions being imposed on them. Pricing in systemic risks, for example climate risks, may become a new normal. This will accelerate transparency requirements and enforce the monitoring along. It is therefore important that you closely follow the regulatory changes happening now, that you understand where your ambitions are in relation to switching to an ESG adhering investment strategy, and that you find ways to ensure how to build trust into the application of ESG requirements. As an intermediate conclusion, and one thing is clear, ESG-focused investments were performing better over the last few weeks than other investments.